Alright, good morning guys. It is literally like 6 o'clock in the morning and I am about to do my makeup. And today I decided that I wanted to play with these new Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. I've literally had them sitting on my vanity for a month. If that, maybe like 3 weeks to a month. And I've been wanting to play with them and I just haven't gotten around to doing that. So I figured, why not today? I'm contemplating which one I want to, I don't know. I have no idea where this eyeshadow look is going. Cosmic Collision is kind of calling to me, this mustard color. So I think this is the one I'm going to use today. But I do have all four of their new tin pans. And I really like this new formula because of the mattes. But yeah, I think I'm going to use Cosmic Collision today. Maybe I'll dip in to some of these other colors, but if you want to see how I do my makeup this morning, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so let's get started with this makeup look. First things first, I pinned back my hair because I don't want to get makeup in it, of course. And now I'm taking my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color black, and I'm using that to fill in my brows. I've really been on this whole just following my natural shape, not going too crazy, just filling in any sparse areas. So that's what you see me doing here. And I really love this pencil. It's only $10. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And I am taking a really tiny flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to use that to carve out my brows. Make sure my lines are super straight. Sometimes when you fill them out, things could get a little distorted. So using a concealer always makes your brows look more crisp. So that's what you see me doing here. So after I am done carving out my brows, I'm going to take a bigger flat concealer brush, and I'm going to use that concealer to prep my eyelids for eyeshadow. This is just personally how I like to use my concealers as a base for my eyeshadow. So that's what you see me doing here. And now I'm taking a translucent setting powder, which is my Laura Mercier, and I'm setting that concealer so my eyes is ready for eyeshadow. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Cosmic Collision palette, and I'm taking that mustard shade, and I'm using that as my transition. I actually really love this color on my skin tone. The more I look at this video, it has just enough gold in it, and it is an amazing transition shade for me. So that is what you see me doing here. I am just adding that on my crease. Now I'm going in with that kind of brick brown color, and I am also throwing that in my crease, as you see me doing here. And I want to create a beautiful gradient for this brown smoky eye. The better you blend, the more seamless it's going to look, the more neat it's going to look. So just take your time, you know, just keep blending until you don't see any harsh lines. So now I'm going to go back in with that mustard color, and I'm going to further diffuse those two colors together to make sure that there is no harsh lines. So that's what you see me doing here, really diffusing out that brown. So now I'm going in with a really tiny packer brush. This packer brush is actually from one of my Anastasia eyeshadow palettes. And I really like it because it's tiny and it picks up color really well. And I am just packing on that color on my lids. I want the highest concentration of that color to be closer to my lash line, and I want it to diffuse as it goes up towards my brow. So that's what you see me doing here. So now we're going to step away from the eyes, and we're going to go into with the face. So I'm actually using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I have been obsessed with this primer since I got it in a couple weeks ago, and it really does do what it says. It really does blur out your pores. So now I'm going in with my Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in the colors Warm Bronze and Cappuccino, and I'm mixing those two together. Warm Bronze is a little too light for me, and Cappuccino has a little bit too much red and is a little too deep. So when I mix them together, I feel like I get a great color from my skin tone. And I'm going to go in with my Juno & Co. microfiber sponge. And I've really been obsessed with this sponge lately. And I'm actually really surprised because I used to be a brush girl and never really used sponges. But this kind of made me fall back in love with sponges. So that is what I'm using right now to blend out my foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in the color 15.9. I've been loving this concealer. It actually made me step away from my Tarte Shape Tape, which I never thought concealer would do because that was my tried and true for so long. The only problem with the Tarte Shape Tape is the coloring. Deep is like my skin tone. And the color before that is way too light. There's a huge jump between those two colors, and I wish they added some more colors in between those two. So this one is perfect, and it gives me just enough gold. And I've really been loving it lately. Now you see me setting that concealer with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I'm picking it up on my Juno & Co. sponge. And I'm literally pressing it into my skin. I haven't really been into baking lately. But I've really been into just pressing the powder into my skin. I feel like it gives you more of a flawless kind of look. And now you see me going in with my Urban Decay eyeliner in the color 0. And I'm just using that to line my waterline. So that's what you see me doing right here. Now I'm going in with one of my favorite setting powders for my face is the LA Girl pressed powder in the color Warm Caramel. It's super affordable, anywhere from $8 to $10 depending on when you get it, and it just makes my skin look flawless. Now I'm going in with that brown color again from that WetnWild palette, and I'm just smoking out my lower lash line. And that's what you see me doing here. And you can pick that up on any pencil brush. God, I love my facial expressions. So now I'm going in with my Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Ebony. And I actually really love using this powder as a contour because it's super cool tone. So there's like no red in it. So it's really great for contouring your face. So that's what you see here. And now I'm going in with my bronzer from Anastasia in the color Cappuccino. And if you notice, this one has more red in it. So I like using that more all over my face to kind of give me, make it look like I spent a little time in the sun. So that's what you see me doing here, bronzing my face. And now I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just carving out that contour just to make those lines a little bit more crisp and a little bit more sharp. Now I'm going in with my favorite mascara of all time. This mascara is amazing, and it's only $6. It's the Essence Lash Princess, and I'm actually really surprised that I love this mascara so much. I was someone who loved using like the Butter London Double Decker mascara, the Dior mascara, the It Cosmetics mascara. So I preferred high-end mascaras, and this one changed my mind completely. So now I'm just taking my bronzer from Anastasia on that like toothbrush brush, and I'm just carving out my nose. I've kind of been into that lately. Now this is my favorite blush of all time, and it's from Citycolor, and it's the color Blood Orange. The packaging is even broken. I use it so much, and it's just the best blush for my skin tone. It's like this orangey red. It's beautiful, and it's like $5. Now I'm going in with that gold color from that palette, and I was shooketh. I was so shocked that that color was that gold. I didn't foil it. I didn't wet it. I didn't do anything. It was just that gold out of the pan. So I could just imagine if I foiled that. Now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Hummingbird Hype. It's way too light for a blush for me, but it is a beautiful peachy highlight. And I have just been like really obsessed with it for the past like couple months since I've gotten it. So that's what you see me doing here. Highlight my face. Now I'm going in with my NYX lip liner in the color Cappuccino. and I am using that to line my lips. And now I'm going in with one of the new WetnWild lip glosses, well, high shine lipsticks in the color Cedar Later. I guess supposed to be a play on See Ya Later. And it is amazing. I've been wearing it like every day for like 2 weeks. And now I'm setting my face with my Smashbox Coconut Hydrating Mist. And that's it. Alright, so this is the final look, guys, using the new WetnWild Cosmic Collision palette. I have to say I'm extremely impressed with this palette for it only being $6. It is amazing. It's very blendable, and a lot of the shades are super pigmented. Overall, this is an amazing palette. I am obsessed. I can definitely see myself using this as a natural transition shade every day. This to deepen out my crease was fabulous. This gold, beautiful. It doesn't even need to be foiled. I can just imagine if I foiled this gold, it would be blinding. So if you can find this at your local Walgreens, pick it up. It's only $6. I do plan on playing with the other palettes, and I'll probably update you guys in another video or Instagram or something on how I feel about those. But this one right here, this one's a winner. So if you can find it, pick it up. It was actually really hard for me to find because they were all sold out, and I randomly found them at a random Walgreens one day, and I was like, I need all 4 of them. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload another video. Bye, guys.